Stop right there. Are you a man over 50 who feels weaker, slower, or less enthusiastic than you used to be? You're not alone. But before you blame it all on your age, consider what you're eating, particularly at night. In today's video, I will reveal the top 3 surprising nighttime foods that could be draining your power, lowering your testosterone levels, and making you age faster. Stay tuned until the end, and I'll also show you what to eat instead to boost your energy, strength, and vitality so you can live life to the fullest. So stick around to discover the simple yet powerful solution to turn back the clock and unlock your full potential. Don't miss out. Watch till the end to find out how to make better food choices that will help you feel stronger, healthier, and more confident. As we get older, it's common to experience changes in our energy levels, strength, and overall vitality. While some may attribute these changes solely to aging, the truth is that our diet plays a significant role in how we feel as we age. In fact, certain foods can have a profound impact on our physical and mental capabilities, making us feel more sluggish, weaker, or less confident as we get older. But the good news is that by being aware of the potential culprits behind our dwindling energy and strength, we can take positive action to reverse this trend. By making simple changes to our diet, particularly at night, we can boost our energy levels, improve our strength, and feel more vital and enthusiastic about life, no matter our age. One of the most common culprits behind low energy and weakness in men over 50 is eating sweet desserts at night. While indulging in a tasty treat after a meal might seem like a harmless pleasure, it can have negative consequences for our energy levels and overall health. The problem lies in the high sugar content of many desserts, which can cause a spike in blood sugar levels followed by a crash that disrupts our sleep and leaves us feeling fatigued and drained. This disruption in sleep patterns can lead to lower testosterone production, which can further contribute to feelings of weakness and lethargy. Additionally, consuming excessive amounts of sugar can lead to weight gain and increased belly fat, which can negatively impact our metabolism and energy levels. Let's take a closer look at the science behind this. According to a study conducted by the University of Chicago, men who were deprived of sleep for only 5 hours per week experienced a significant decrease in their testosterone levels. The study participants were otherwise healthy men aged between 20 and 40 who volunteered for the study. During the 5 days that they were allowed to sleep normally, they averaged 8 hours of sleep per night. However, on the weekend, they were only permitted to sleep for 5 hours each night. After 1 week of this sleep schedule, researchers discovered a 10 to 15% decline in their testosterone levels. This demonstrates that sleep deprivation can have a significant impact on testosterone production even in young, healthy men. Furthermore, research suggests that eating sugar before bed can exacerbate the negative effects of sleep deprivation on testosterone levels. By understanding the link between sleep, sugar consumption, and testosterone levels, men over 50 can make better food choices to support their overall health and well-being. Opting for healthier dessert options or avoiding sugary treats altogether can help maintain energy levels and prevent the adverse effects of low testosterone. Another common mistake that men over 50 make is eating red meat or heavy meals too close to bedtime. These heavy meals require a lot of energy to digest and can keep the body working instead of repairing cells and producing hormones like testosterone. When the body is busy digesting a heavy meal, blood flow is directed to the stomach, leaving less oxygen and nutrients for muscle repair and hormone regulation. Over time, this can lead to a decrease in muscle mass and strength, as well as lower testosterone levels. Let's look at some research to see how heavy evening meals affect men over 50 specifically. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that men who consumed a high-protein, high-fat meal in the evening had lower testosterone levels the following morning, compared to those who consumed the same meal in the morning. Another study, published in the International Journal of Sports Medicine, found that eating a large meal, regardless of the time of day, can temporarily reduce exercise performance and recovery due to the body's focus on digestion. By avoiding heavy meals at night and opting for lighter, easier-to-digest options, men over 50 can ensure that their bodies receive the necessary resources for repair and hormone production. This can help maintain muscle mass and strength, as well as support overall vitality and energy levels. The final common mistake that men over 50 make is eating salty snacks, especially before bed. Consuming too much salt, particularly in the evening, can cause dehydration and disrupt sleep quality, leading to decreased energy levels and overall weakness. Additionally, a buildup of salt in the body can cause water retention, leading to puffy face, swollen ankles, and joint stiffness in the morning. This can make it difficult to move around, perform physical tasks, and can contribute to a feeling of lethargy. Furthermore, research has shown that a diet high in sodium can increase the risk of high blood pressure and heart disease, which are already common concerns for men over 50. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that consuming more salt, particularly in the form of sodium, was associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular events such as heart attacks and strokes. Another study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that reducing salt intake can improve blood pressure control and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease in individuals with hypertension. By cutting back on salty snacks and processed foods and opting for fresh, unprocessed alternatives, men over 50 can maintain healthy blood pressure levels and reduce their risk of cardiovascular disease. This, in turn, can help them maintain their energy levels and overall health as they age. Overall, it's important for men over 50 to be mindful of their dietary choices, particularly at night, as certain foods can negatively impact their energy levels, strength, and overall health. By avoiding sweet desserts, heavy meals, and salty snacks, men can ensure that their bodies are getting the nutrients they need to function optimally. Instead, opt for healthier alternatives such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Not only will this improve energy levels and strength, but it will also reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. By making smart food choices, men over 50 can continue to live active, fulfilling lives and enjoy their golden years with vigor and vitality. Now, let me share a success story that illustrates the impact of dietary changes on the strength and vitality of men over 50. Mark, a fictional character, is a 52-year-old man who was feeling sluggish and lacked the energy to participate in activities he once enjoyed. He had noticed a decline in his strength and overall vitality, and his doctor suggested that he evaluate his diet to identify any potential issues. Mark decided to pay attention to his eating habits, particularly at night, and began making changes based on the recommendations outlined in this video. He cut back on sweet desserts, heavy meals, and salty snacks and replaced them with healthier alternatives such as grilled chicken, steamed vegetables, and brown rice. After implementing these changes, Mark experienced a significant improvement in his energy levels and overall well-being. He felt more invigorated and was able to participate in activities with renewed enthusiasm. His strength and stamina increased, and he noticed that he was sleeping better at night. Mark's transformation was remarkable, and he became an example to others in his community, sharing his dietary tips and encouraging them to prioritize their health. His story highlights the power of making simple changes to one's diet to improve strength, vitality, and overall quality of life. By following the advice shared in this video, men over 50 can take proactive steps towards improving their health and well-being, just as Mark did. If you found this video helpful, share it with a friend over 50. And don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with more science-backed tips to keep men strong.